How do I blag being confident? Just lie to yourself and the world. Pretend, mate. What is confidence? Confidence is the belief in your abilities, your skills, and your judgment. It's that belief that allows you to approach any situation, any task, anything with that belief in yourself that you've got it. Confidence is Messi stepping up to take a penalty.
Messi scores!
Confidence is Conor McGregor in the UFC ring.
It's the motherfucking Eagle Double G.
Snoop Dogg!
Confidence is being the last person alive on your team in Warzone and knowing you're going to clutch up the big dub for the boys. Sadly, no footage for that one, but you've just got to believe me. So how do they do it? How are they so confident? How can we blag it? So I've read, that's a lie, I've listened to James Smith's book, How to Be Confident. I've got it all up here. I'm going to give you my interpretation. Confidence is ultimately a belief in yourself. And that belief, for the most part, comes from getting the reps in, doing things again and again. Messi has scored 818 goals in his career. 108 of those are penalties. So you can see why he's so calm and collected. But if you've never done a thing before, where do you even begin?
I don't know. That's a good question.
I don't know.
Some people have this mad innate ability to just believe in themselves.
I was taught I could do everything.
Or any limit to what you think you can achieve.
No.
Some people just have it. They go into any situation, believing in themselves, believing they can smash it. Most people do not have that. In fact, if anything, most people are the opposite. They approach every situation feeling inadequate, feeling that they can't do it.
They're slowed down by their perception of themselves. If you're taught you can't do anything, you won't do anything.
How can I be confident in something when I've never done it before and I'm not Kanye West?
I am a god.
Fake it until you make it. Fake it. Fake being confident. Fake being confident to start getting the reps in. I'm not saying be a completely fake person, but lie to yourself a little bit. Tell yourself it's all going to be okay. Tell yourself you've got it. In the example of public speaking, and if someone comes up to you saying, how are you feeling about this? Just tell them a little white lie. Tell them that you're feeling okay about it. You don't have to pretend that you are the most confident person in the room, but at least act like you're okay. Just pretend it's going to be all okay. Because it will be. The world won't end. Your career won't be over if you make a little slip up. So don't worry.
Don't even trip, dog.
If you can do that at the start a few times, you're going to start getting those reps in and you're going to realize it's not as bad as you thought initially. And also you're going to start getting that confidence in yourself that you can actually do it. Another thing you can do is set goals. Set goals that you can easily achieve just to get you going. If you're a massive introvert and wanted to get over that barrier and wanted to start speaking to people, set yourself a goal that will force you to speak to people. In the book, James sets readers up with the task of going to a coffee shop and asking for a discount with the next coffee you get. So when they come to a counter, you got to ask them for a discount. That's it. Now, you're probably going to feel a little bit uncomfortable, probably a little bit shy and a little bit silly, and that's okay. But it's a fairly achievable goal, right? And in the end of it, one of two things is going to happen. One, they say yes, of course, and you actually do get a discount on your coffee, result. Or the alternative, they say no, you pay the price you're going to pay for your coffee anyway, and you've had one more rep, one more go at practicing speaking to people. One more rep of talking in an uncomfortable situation. So setting goals that give you these wins can start to build your confidence that you can actually do the thing. You can put yourself in uncomfortable situations and make it through. And slowly you can stretch those goals, depending on your innate level of confidence. And before you know it, you'll be able to chat to anyone. Another thing you can do is practice a lot. Back to the example of public speaking, your lack of confidence might actually come from you really not knowing what you're talking about. Maybe you're not confident presenting on a subject because you haven't actually prepared enough. You don't actually really think you know the detail. You haven't got enough reps in going over your information. You can avoid this by practicing. Practice your slides, go over your material again and again. Make sure that you totally understand the material. Prepare yourself fully. Again, it's more repetitions. Going over it again and again, you're going to start building confidence. So I think it's pretty clear, but what is the biggest thing that I can do to improve my confidence overall? Getting the reps in. Prove to yourself again and again that you can achieve something and you're going to believe you can do it. Unless you're completely crazy, you have to start being confident in yourself when you've done it many times before. As Alex Hormozy tweeted, you don't become confident by shouting affirmations in the mirror, but by having a stack of undeniable proof that you are who you say you are. Outwork your self-doubt. And if all of this fails, I heard something somewhere, sometime, a little hack that I use when, lo and behold, I'm in a situation where I'm not feeling that confident and I'm very nervous. Apparently, nerves and excitement have the same neurological pathway. Our focus increases, our senses are more tuned in, we start breathing heavy, and our heart rate increases. All things that happen on nerves and excitement. The only difference is how we are perceiving the current situation. So just think positively. Pretend that you're really excited for the thing you're about to do, even though you're probably a crumbling mess. I recently ran an interview process to hire a new graduate at work. And I'd never been involved in an interview process before, let alone running the thing. I had 0 reps at leading an interview. 0 stack of proof that I could do it. But I had prepared. And I kept telling myself that I'm excited to do these interviews. It was excitement. And maybe a bit of it was excitement, to be fair. It's a new thing that I was doing. But I perceived it that way. I perceived that I was excited. I lied to myself and I went in there confident. At least more confident than the poor graduate that was actually being interviewed. I haven't found any hard science that actually proves this nerves equals excitement thing. But it's a great little hack that I've used multiple times and has made a difference for me. And if you're still unsure about confidence, I've got 2 final points. 1, you're probably not going to die from it. So what does it matter? And 2, you are going to die one day, so who cares? And that's it for this video. Thank you very much. Catch you on the next one.